I remember early days sort of coming to Abby and saying, look, I'm really into the bodybuilding. I want to see how far I can take this. And it certainly raised a few eyebrows.
With the treatments that we now have, the benefits far outweigh the negatives of having an active lifestyle.
Hey, I'm Tim. I have severe haemophilia A. When I was a kid, there was a bit of a different message around being active and having haemophilia. It's something that through just the course of my life so far has probably done a complete 180.
Tim and I were both very sporty kids. We played basketball, swimming, we both did Auskick.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of things that we did as parents that Tim wouldn't realise we did as strategies to try and keep Tim as active as he was.
It's just me, Mum. It's inevitable that in primary school I had some bleeds. Being a severe haemophiliac, playing lots of sport, it's going to happen, and one day you might be on crutches or one day you might be in a wheelchair, and then a couple of days later you're fine. And kids don't understand that. For me, that's normal.
He would cop so much grief on the bench because he couldn't play.
Hi, Dad. And that's difficult. It's really, really difficult.
He chose to not tell many people about his condition most of his life.
A lot of people assume when they hear that you have haemophilia that you are fragile and that you do need to be wrapped in cotton wool a little bit. You don't want to be different, you just want to blend in.
There was a moment in Tim's life as an adolescent. He was not able to be as active as he wanted to be. His body was growing and doing things that it shouldn't have been doing.
When Tim was in Year 9, he had a lot of health issues and he was constantly having bleeds and he was unable to participate in his physical activity.
I put on, I reckon, probably about 20 kilos worth of weight over that sort of year period. In and out of hospital probably 50% of the year.
He missed more school than he should have missed.
And being a 14, 15-year-old boy who falls out of link with his friends, doesn't have any communication with them.
He wasn't in control of his condition. The condition was controlling him.
That was the moment that I sort of went, nah, I'm going to completely flip the script here and be active and healthy.
Tim got weights, and that's when he started his love affair with building his body up.
Growing up, I always had like a sort of a 1 kilo pair of dumbbells, and that was on recommendation from the hospital actually, because I really struggled with venous access, but got into it and started doing it, and the results were huge. Like my ability to do venous access went through the roof.
Tim has the most amazing veins, and his body is a testament to his efforts and how hard he works on his own body.
Are you ever taking this home?
The attitude in general in the haemophilia world now currently is that active health is beneficial. Certainly in the past it was to be avoided, especially because treatment wasn't optimal and there wasn't prophylaxis going back many years.
With being active, there's a certain level of strength and coordination that comes with your muscles and joints, and the more coordinated and the more strong your muscles and joints are, I found personally that it significantly decreases your risk of having a bleed, as it would for anybody.
Most of our patients don't have Tim-sized muscles. Tim's our poster boy, but any increase in muscle is going to have benefits.
When Tim first became serious about getting fit, I did get a little bit concerned about when I learnt some of the weight he was lifting. It's real heavy stuff.
I think it's definitely one of his main passions. He spends 6 to 7 days a week, 365 days in the gym. That's just who he is.
I love my bodybuilding. I want to see how far I can take it in a safe way.
Tim has never let haemophilia define him. He never will.
But I want to change perceptions, and I want to change the perceived barriers that I have and that haemophiliacs have in general about being fragile, about being soft.
And I know his dream in life is to help open a gym for people with disabilities, and that's his lifelong goal.
It just shows that even with this condition, you can do whatever you want to do. The only restrictions are the ones you put on yourself.
I guess if there's one thing that I could pass on to other people with haemophilia about adapting to change, is that don't be scared to jump into it.
Everybody is slightly different in their journey, but finding the way to active health needs to happen.
If you can keep your body to the best ability, healthy and strong at the moment, your chance of having a good, long quality of life is immense.
And I think that Tim, we're yet to see what will happen in 10 years from now, in 20 years from now, but my money's on Tim being able to cope with whatever life throws at him, not just physically, but mentally.
So going forward, for me with haemophilia, there's so many treatment choices that It's going to enable us to be active in ways that we would have thought not possible in the past. And it's exciting to think about where it's heading because I honestly don't know, but I know it's going to be positive.